Why you? Whoa, relax. Hey yo. Oshi No Ko, fellas. We're here for the season 3 finale. Now, this season has been a roller coaster of peak ups and downs. Characters betraying each other, characters peaking off. And yeah, I'm super excited to see what's gonna happen in this week's episode. We got a 1 hour long episode. And yeah, I can't wait to see it. Fellas, check out the YouTube channel. We're gonna be watching Attack on Titan here shortly, and many more. So I'm looking forward to see hopefully you guys there, and check out the Patreon if you guys want uncut Oshi No Ko reactions and many more. It's gonna be all on the Patreon, $5 a month, nothing much. And yeah, let's see what's gonna happen in this week's episode. Also, I wanted to comment on something. So at the end credits, it showed this lady, and I put in the pinned comment section down below and all that stuff. But the lady that was shown at the end of the last episode is Ruby's original mom, Serena's mom. So that's interesting. She's in the same organization and the same TV show. How's she gonna react? I wonder when they will eventually, when they will like eventually figure out that Ruby's legit Serena. Dude, my man's editing while Gotanda's fucking hanging out with chicks. Tends to be full of tough customers. I like that how Akko's reminding him, because he knows the industry, how it is. Even Gotanda's new. I think he spent it more than you. More recently. Interesting. So are you saying to see someone's true self, they gotta be drunk? Are you trying to see these actors how they are when they're drunk? Bros never lose their substance. Yeah, I believe you, director. Nope, never mind. Never mind. This motherfucker just cut himself off. He was acting all cool. He says, "Where's my phone?" Ooh, Tendoji. Oh, he put 2 and 2 together because he knows. So he has to know Serena's last name because that's from his previous life. Yep. Oh my god. Oh my, she's growing older. Dude, imagine he pops like, "Do you have a daughter who died?" Dude, he's so conflicted because it's legit someone from the past life. Ooh. Ooh, he wants to dig now. He wants to dig to see how she really is. Whatever, so none of them worry about me. How about your own daughter? Ooh, he's pissed. Yeah, dude, he knows what's up. Because he's legit the caretaker. Are there really parents like her? Oh my god, that's sad. Leaving your child just to die? Bro, she's not. I mean, I'm guessing it's gonna be a hard topic for her. You know what I mean? Especially for her. So like, they probably moved on with her, and it's been like such a long time. But like from Akko's point of view, it's so like fucked because he's seen this like how they basically abandoned her and like let this child just to defend off herself in the hospital. But like we don't know how painful that was for the mother. And they put this scene, bro. Oh my god. Carla, you don't understand. You don't understand the layer of her trauma. Yeah. I just realized how fucked this is gonna be for Ruby. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, that's a tough pill to swallow. Especially for Ruby. That's such a tough pill. And that's from her old life. That's from her old life. Oh shit. They go to bed? At 11 p.m. When is she sleeping? At 3 a.m. and waking up at 6? She can't even sleep. She has demons. Well, Akko came up at 3. What? Even after seeing her entire goddamn freaking schedule already, she has no time for it. She's gonna be getting like 2 hours of sleep. Yeah, bro. She's dealing with an entire goddamn like that cast is talented. This cast is way more talented than anything right now. Oh, One Piece? We're going to the new world? Oos? What in the One Piece is going on? Yo, this got more action than like some shonens. They really be doing ads together? They really be doing ads together? They be doing ads together. Has a Tokyo Blade flag. That looks all kayfabe. Nah, it's real. Look, they're so in sync. They're so in sync. Oos. They still hate each other's guts. Oh, she wanted to see how they acted. Know yourself. Does she have to dig up back in the past and see? I mean, acting is hard, you know what I mean? I mean, you're acting right now, but to be a good actor like those fellas, of who you are on the inside. So she has to discover who Serena-chan is. Yep. 2 different actors. Ruby still can't sleep, bro. She's staring. Dude, I know that feeling when you're staring at the wall and you can't sleep at all. Bro, it's the worst. Yes, know yourself. You're a broken little girl who did not get a good chance in life because you got sick and you're bedridden. That's who you are. That's who you are. Ichigo, do you never think about meeting your mom? Well, my mother hates me, so I probably shouldn't. But that's what's better for her too. Ooh. She probably is, but she's out drinking with her buddies. Oh. Bro, I just don't get how you can leave a child. Like, I know you're hurting as a parent, and it fucking hurts to see your child dying, but you're just like letting go of them and just not being with them till the end. Like, that is so fucked, bro. I do not understand how parents or people can be like that in the real world, but there is people like that in the real world. You know what I mean? Who just like wants to give up because the pain's too much, and or that they don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Say, oh, I have another daughter, I have another son, but like, what about her? They're like, it's so unfair for them. It fucking sucks. You can say it, but you know what I mean. Love it. There's you can say it. You can say that you love them, but it's what your actions though, and her actions clearly didn't show that she actually cared, but she probably did. But it's just too hard for her. You know what I mean? I'm like, I understand what her mother's going, but like, you just as a parent, you just have to suck it up. You've been here longer than them, so suck it up. Ooh, we getting Ruby's backstory, Serena's backstory. Oh, look at her. She looks like Akane, little Akane. Had less than 10% of chance of living another 10 years. Like I said, like, I can only imagine like how it feels for a parent and to see your kid die. But as a parent, bro, you just gotta tough that shit out, bro. Yeah, it could destroy you mentally, it could do that stuff, but like, think about the kid, bro. If you're leaving this kid by themselves and not showing up anymore, I know it hurts and all that stuff, but imagine how the kid feels. So suck that shit up. The father's gonna fall to this. You're supposed to be the anchor of the family. As a father, you failed. Where the fuck were you? Where the fuck were you? As a you're a failure as a father. You're not a man to fucking tough that shit out, bro. Fucking failure. Deadbeat. They refuse to see what reality was. Bro, like, holy. I know it sucks, but you have to tough it out. Aww. She looks like Kana now. What the fuck? That's how Serena looks like? Bruce worse with time. Ah, this sucks.
娘にとってそれがどれだけの救いだったかは計り知れません。彼女は 2つの光を手にしました。
Bikamashi
まあ
and
彼女はそ
the
の光を
man's
どちらも失うことになるんだけどね。一体何を思っていたのでしょう。娘から逃げ続けた母親は彼女にとって新たに娘と息子を
ah
産みました。
damn bro
今は
ah 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 huh. Ah. So I'm not saying much, but fuck. That Loki got me. I mean, that's why she got reincarnated, right? So she can get a better life. But it's so sad. And the worst thing of all, oh, sorry. Worst thing of all is that they were not there for our final moments, bro. Like, oh, that's getting me. Poor Ruby. Poor Ruby. Poor Ruby. Oos. Oos. Is he gonna put two together? Aw. Do you hear this OST? It's like that it's like that OST. But does she actually kind of look like Kata? Which is kind of crazy. Like, bro, why the fuck does she look like Kata? Am I tripping out? It's kind of like what I'm following the story so far for the reincarnation is that Ruby got reincarnated to to fulfill her life, like get another chance at her life. But for Aqua, what I'm feeling like he thinks like his sole purpose to get reborn was to protect the Eye, to get revenge for the Eye. But the more I'm thinking about it, I feel like Aqua's main purpose to get reborn or reincarnated was to protect and show what's it called Ruby or Serena, like put her down on a pathway and guide her through life. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm feeling like. Like he's supposed to be the big brother type. You know what I mean of of the reincarnation and to help her to experience life how it is. That's how I'm seeing it. But ever since their mother died, Aqua's entire purpose probably thinks is just to get revenge and to get revenge for their mother and all those stuff. When in reality, it's him to guide Serena to enjoy her life. That's how I'm feeling. Did I cook? Did I not? Let me know, comment section. Let me know if I cooked. Like he's so like that's how I'm feeling. I feel like his job is too. It's just to guide her in this next life, to do all those promises and show her. Fuck the script. Oos. Sensei. She's saying out loud. Aqua put two and two together. Yep. Because he knows. It's like he's trying to tell her, like, bro, don't follow down this pathway because this is the pathway I'm taking. As your older brother, I'm here to, help guide you and all this shit. But like, no, you can't be doing this. Ooh? So did he know? That was the original goal. What if? If it is her, true. And that's his goal, was to help her get a second chance and guide her. That's how I'm feeling it. Dude, look at her. She's just like, I treated you just like I would have treated her. Why do you know that name? Voice actors going crazy? I love the voice acting. I mean, he's supposed to be a guardian. Relax, Ruby. Oos. Aww. And look, all her darkness just flew away. Wow. It's like that relief, you know what I mean? Like something on your shoulders finally just gets lifted up. Because they can finally realize, you know what I mean? Especially for Ruby. Because she was thinking this entire time, like, oh, I've been alone. My life fucking sucks. My mother doesn't love me. I died. I was crippled. Now I'm reincarnated. The mother who actually showed me true love actually loves me. And, you know, my brother who I thought was on the same side as me, you know, I mean, it's fucking, throughout our mom's secret, who I really looked up to, and the person who was the second ray of hope for my life, well, you know, dies to the same fellow, you know what I mean? So like for Ruby, this is uplifting to realize, you know, he's like, I would say, what's his name? I was called him Gojo, but Aqua has been her like her guardian angel, even as a reincarnation, you know what I mean? So for her, it's a sigh of relief because one of her second ray of hopes is actually back alive. And like, you know, if you're in her position and this is the only motherfucker you're talking to who actually makes you happy and shit, of course I'll be happy. I'll feel so relief. Legit. If this is the one motherfucker, the last guy who I see before I die, bro. Like, wow. The pain and relief. Because this is like I said earlier, this is why I think they got reincarnated. It's so Aqua could guide Ruby into this next life and let her live the life she wants to live. But Aqua got mistaken and blinded by revenge to, you know, to take care of the person that basically ruined their lives or almost ruined their lives. Actually, you know, who killed them and killed the person that he looked up to due to Serena. Oh, and she's just like a little girl. Just like the little girl in the hospital. In the hospital. Oh, that's so sweet if you think about it. But if you also think about it too, he's always been watching. He's always been in the background. He's always been supporting, no matter what. He's always been watching and supporting. But it's for his plan to get revenge. So the robot eyes secret and spurred the director to make this movie to get her justice. To get her justice. Yep. Yeah, she wasn't her true self. Ooh. Stuff is not you. You're supposed to be innocent. The ray of hope. Be different. Yep. Aww. Be the own person like you wanted to be. And this is why she got reincarnated, and this is why this is her role in the entire story. She legit got gifted by the gods to experience life again, and Aqua got gifted by the gods to guide her because he was the only motherfucker that actually gave a damn. And the OST, the piano OST, like that same piano OST right before I died, chef's kiss. Wow. Don't be your own self. I's her own self. So be your own self. Yep. Yo, this Oshi kind of gas. How can that be good? Bro, live. You got a second chance. Yep. That's all she needs to hear. Oh! It broke her dark star. Yeah, there's no turning around anymore. Yep. Yep, because if Aqua still plans with going through, wanting to kill his father and, going on a path that he cannot take anymore, this is the one thing that's going to hurt most, because you're basically going to be leaving her out to defend herself all alone in this world. But if it's to protect her, and if it's to protect Ruby and not to get revenge for I think it would equal out to Aqua's, what his role is for getting reincarnated. Oh hell no, bro. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Hey yo! Why you whoa, relax? Hey yo! Hey yo, we on incest? Oh no, bro. See, Aqua as the doctor only said that because he wanted to give her hope to live on. But how would that bite him in the ass? Ruby, I know. I can understand why she likes the man. It's only second ray of hope, and this is the only motherfucker that, I would grow attached to. Also, a person who was only there for me, So it totally makes sense. But now it's kind of weird. Ruby, no, stop. Stop, but I understand why it can work. Why it works, but stop. Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Why is she acting like that? Look at that! This is how I'm reacting! Bro, what? I can't get off my seat. Wait, I know we moved on too quickly. But what the fuck? Hey, yo! Why? Why did she remember that? Why is she in a white dress? Leave me alone. I'm a grown man. Yo. I'm sorry, Kana. I think you're out of the equation now, buddy. Now we got obsessed Ruby here. It's fucked. It's fucked. That's what I'm saying. Personal space. Look at them. Hey yo. He can't because he understands this is the child he basically saved. Oh, you just let her do whatever she wants. Oh, what is going on? Oh, that's my thumbnail. The two hot twins look good together. That was weird. Degeneracy in the air. Yep. And especially the entire the weight is off her shoulders. She can live who she really wants to be. Get rid of all those extra stuff. It might. It honestly might, to be honest. Yeah, but she has someone to rely on now. Or is all that pressure off of her? If you can handle it, you legit be a star. She totally forgot. She forgot her studies. Hey, she needs to ask help. So hard, so much different scheduling, god damn. And you have to care for her as your own daughter too. But she needs those practice times. Yeah. You gotta put your own personal feelings. You have to deny it. Well, be super good for her. Yep. Goodbye, Aqua. Goodbye, Aqua, to let them know. Yeah, that's true too. Holy shit. Like, dude, she's so packed with stuff. She's basically her third mother. Ruby gets to have 3 moms. That's crazy. And I'm guessing Miyako's gonna be actually the only one. I mean, Ai's time got cut short. But, like, Miyako's gonna actually be the mother or the mother figure that Ruby really needs. Damn. But that reminds me of back in episode 1, dude, when Miyako clutched up. What would you have done? Go call him. Please. She needs help. Go find this man somewhere. Yeah, which is you? I mean, they did hire that other guy. They did hire the other guy. Wait, what? You don't look them in the eye and keep your arms wide open. True, when they also beg for help. They never wear their hearts on their sleeves. Aww. I love how she still calls them her kids though. Yep, you need to lock in. Bro. Oh, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. You decide to run off. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Chase this man. Why is he running? Beat his ass. Yeah, throw your shoe at him. Beat this motherfucker's ass, bro. Because he put you through hell. Like, you ran off and all that shit? True? And do what? Nothing. Like, that was an ass move. I know you were probably trying to find, like, more information about, Ai's killer, but fuck no. Ooh, we got Miyako backstory? Miyako backstory? I took out the fodder, built up XP and gold? I love that we're getting her backstory. You know what I mean? As she leveled up too? He became a manager. Damn! Yup, he just became one of the many pods. One of the many, many out there. They don't want the old, they want the new. Yeah, it just shows, you know what I mean, that it sucks and it's creepy, but the younger you are, like, you have your youth, so use it, and it's just showing, like, the what's happening to Miyako, especially during that. I remember in the opening, it showed, like, a rotten strawberry, and, like, just showing her, like, just the age, and just people just don't want that anymore. Yep. Star eyes until they get tired of them. Yeah. And so this man came along. Oh, that's all what she needed. Then she learned the true business. Yeah. But then this is where you become a manager and understand all the stuff behind the scenes. But because you have the experience and all that stuff, you're the perfect role. Because you understand how they feel. It sucks. It's like, so for some pro players, you know what I mean? They think that they become all that big and stuff. But at the end of the day, they just can't compete with the younger generation who's better and better and better. But a perfect role for them is the backstage role. Yeah, you ain't the front you know, the front of the house, all the, you know, all the lights on you, the Shazam of all that stuff, but you're still working in a field that you love and you have experience to help those the newer people grow and propel themselves and move forward. I like this. I like this a lot. And yeah, she still loves it. You stay by my side and support me. Yeah, and you ran off, motherfucker. And you be my pill. My man just proposed to her and fucking ran off too. Look, see how these three are always together and Eyes by herself? That's their dream. So why did you leave? Ooze. Ooze. Yo, this finale's kind of hitting. This finale's hitting. Oh, look at her eyes full of stars too. And you ran and gone off. So what do you have to explain? You have to explain yourself now. Why? A major organization restructuring. Oh, fuck! He's the errand boy. He's the errand boy now. Yo, Rosubi will manage Mem and Komochi. Ooh. As she should. Yep. Yep, he's back in business. He's gonna run it now. Yeah, but he got beat up for it. Hey, yo, we getting the crew back together. We getting the crew, we just need our mom. As she should. She should. Sue his ass, beat his ass. Damn, he got her work underground. He had mahjong tables. They were playing mahjong underground, and this is how Ruby spread. True. We need to talk to about Ruby. Can you come to Samurai at 2 and talk about something? Should at high school won't be a problem. Oh, he set him up. He set it up. He did it. And that's when she was right there. The woman, your wife, basically. They ran out on. Oh, no. Oh, hell no. This ain't for you. It's just how to talk about Miyako. No, Ruby. Even if he did, relax. Relax, Ruby. Relax. She goes like, what the fuck is she doing? No. Okay, do your work, sir. Do your magic. Picture. Don't be afraid of her booming popularity ending. That's just because it comes from experience. He's like, it'll come and go, you know what I mean? There's some dead time, but he'll keep getting her work and all that stuff. You don't need to like you don't need to like push it all the way when she's at the top. Ooh. See, look how easy it is. Making it seem exclusive. Hey, you tried. I'm gonna give you that, Miyako. You tried your best. But this... See, you're just inexperienced, and this is good. She tried! See, yeah, she tried. She realized she's just not good enough. But you tried still. But no, see, he ran off. But you're the one that took the mantle and said, fuck it, I'll carry it myself. You know what I mean? Like, you deserve the praise because you never gave up. Yeah, you're not good enough, but you're the one that stayed till the end. So you deserve as much praise too. Yes. Inexperience has a stellar reputation with them, all because of you. Because the way how it sounded like, yeah, the way how it sounded like, it was because he said like, yeah, we can make her more exclusive, but it's gonna make like people wanting to contact us, you know, it's gonna make it way harder. Like, oh, they can actually reject this and all that stuff. But with the way she made it like, oh, hell yeah, wait, should we go call into Strawberry Productions? They've always been nice to us. They never rejected us. If we got work, we want, you know what I mean? So like, she did a great job too with that aspect. She needs to hear that. Why does she have a plunger? Why? Why does she have a plunger? Keep it close on that kid. Aqua. Nope. Nope. Yep. Aqua, why do you keep going here? He did. He already did breakdown. Oh. Oh. Will this really help you complete your revenge? Oh. At the end of the year, she wants to stay a little bit longer.
このタイミングじゃなきゃダメってわけでもないし、いろいろみんな忙しい中で私の卒業公演のために時間作ってもらうのも忍びないし、どうしてもって言われたらもっと言えないでしょ。本当に使い勝手のいいタイプだな。推しに弱すぎる。もっと自分を大事にしてほしいよ。まあ予定通りにいかないのが予定。
True. Hey, yo, chill. What's she thinking of yourself? She's like, yeah, perfect for it. You've been lying as a high schooler this entire time. Eyes become Komachi Ruby, Hoshio, Takamiya, Akane Kodakawa, Nino, Kana Arima, Meimei, Memcho, Boy A, Aqua Hoshino. Boy A. Sejuro Udahara, Taiki Himakawa, Ariara Himakawa, Frill, Taiki Himakawa himself, Young Aqua, Young Ruby, Ichiko Saito's Dorita, Miyako Saito's Jan Tomato, Director's Melt, Doctor's Melt. Those are the kid roles? Ooh, it is hard to find good child actors. Young Aqua Ruby. Young Aqua and Ruby. Gotta go looking right after this. What is that animation? Why is Aqua by the cliff? Yeah, why are you pestering me? You keep showing up to grad. Guide you onto the right path towards your fate. The fate? What is to guide Ruby or guide Ruby in this life? To be your guardian. God, Lolly Demon? Government ID, your parents. Of course. Wait, she's an actual. So she's a she's a. Huh? What? They need child actors, right? Ain't no way you're asking the lolly demon girl to be a child actor. She's like, what? What? Oh my goodness. And that's it. But there's something at the end. Something at the end. Open this when you're 15. Open at the DVDs? This is like the end of season 1. Remember episode 1? This is where it was. What's that? Say to you now that you're all grown up. Motherfucker. No fucking way you're gonna leave us on that! What do you want to tell her? Be a better star than me? What? You're ending it on that? First off, this was funny as fuck right here. At the end. I had a feeling he was gonna ask, do you want to be a child actor? And it fucking zoomed. I realization, like, huh? Yo, that's some Oshi No Ko, you know what I mean? Fucking memery. And fucking Aqua's like, what, bro? Your child? Perfect. You want to be a child actor? We need a child actor. And goddamn, was the season finale? It lived up to the hype. There's so much to talk about. Ruby, you know, being in that dark space, thinking that she's all alone, going through everything, you know, her mother and all that shit. And oh my god, I was like kind of emotional at the start of this episode because, you know what I mean? Imagine being a parent and doing all that shit. But like, bro, that was a sad. Then, but Aqua comes in to save. He finally realizes Serena. Now, it's hard. Like, it's so. Now they know they're both in each other's life. Ruby's acting kind of sus and kind of weird, especially saying, "I remember those words. I'm 16 now." Like, fuck no. You know what I mean? Have some Twincest shit, but no. Aqua only said that so he could give you hope to live longer. He doesn't like her. As long as Aqua doesn't reciprocate, it's fine. Ruby will grow out of this crush, hopefully. But as mentally, you know what I mean? Ruby's still developing. She's having her entire purpose of getting reincarnated was to experience the life that she never had. And now her Aqua's ray of hope is still there. But then, like, you know, Ruby's original mom, she, you know what I mean, she moved on and it explained all those things. I know it's mentally like draining and they're getting mentally sick, but as a parent and especially the father figure, I was looking for you. You need to step up and shut up. You need to step up and be a parent because you don't, like, imagine leaving your own kid. I know it sucks, but imagine that kid. At least let them leave before they pass away. Let them know that they're loved, bro. And all that stuff. That stuff at the start, dude, that, holy cow. I got emotional there. It's any parent stuff, dude. I put myself into the character's shoes and imagine how they feel. And I just couldn't imagine, like, how Ruby felt and all that stuff. Then we go on to Saito. You know what I mean? The guy who ran off. And we get to Miyako's backstory. Really beautiful. Really, you know, it's a sad backstory, but it's reality. You know what I mean? The older you get, the less opportunities you get, sadly. And it just showed she was like rising to star, but she's just one a dime in a dozen. And she kept working the nightlife. She was about to get, you know, the people were asking to be their mistresses, all that stuff. So, you know, Saito came and save her, come work with her. She still, you know, she worked in the business that she still loves. And this motherfucker runs away. She has a breakdown. Aqua plans it all, and that's, you know what I mean? Ruby thinks it's perfect, but I think it's actually perfect too because he realizes Miyako is like, it's so hard for her, and she's not like a true professional, but she did good. And that's what I appreciate. They compliment and say, like, you know what I mean? You're the one that never left. She's always the one that steps up, funny enough, because she understands she's a W mother. And, you know, they talk about, what's it called? Them having to keep an eye on Aqua, all those things. And I really appreciate it. This episode was so good. Setting up for the final season and all those things. And yeah, I cannot wait. The filming is gonna start. But that ending cutscene, bro. What does I want to say to Ruby when she's all grown up? Be better than me? Achieve your dreams? Surpass me? I don't know. But what a great season of Oshi No Ko. Probably one of the best seasons of Oshi No Ko with the amount of ups and downs, you know what I mean? And Himekawa's name has not been dropped. He's still known as Boy A. So it's gonna be very interesting to see where it goes next season. I don't know when next season gets dropped, but it is officially confirmed the last season of Oshi No Ko is announced. And I love how much this anime is getting attention by the studio, by Dokokova. How much love they're putting in, and I'm gonna miss it. I'm a low-key miss it. I love these characters. These characters are really good, and yeah. Well, fellas, if you enjoyed my Oshi No Ko reaction, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below if I'm schizo or if you guys agree with my comments and all that stuff. You know what I mean? My own personal takes and all those things about the show. And yeah, I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen in the final season. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, y'all.